Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow with no rules, no expectations, no God, no destiny, no path laid out for you. You are completely, terrifyingly free. What would you do? Would you rise or collapse? This is the existential question Jean-Paul Sartre asked, not just of philosophers, but of you. Welcome to the world of existential freedom. Let's walk into it together. Jean-Paul Sartre, the 20th century French philosopher, didn't believe freedom was a gift. He didn't romanticize freedom. He believed it was a burden. He didn't call it beautiful. He called it terrible. He wrote, "Man is nothing else but what he makes of himself." Because without a God, without a cosmic blueprint, without a divine puppet master, you are left with radical, absolute freedom. No excuses. No one else to blame. Not society. Not your parents. Not your past. Just you, facing the infinite silence of the universe, trying to make meaning out of the void. That sounds empowering until you feel the weight of it, because there's no one to hide behind anymore. Not fate, not biology, not the stars. In Sartre's world, the gods are gone. The universe is mute. You are the author and the actor, writing the script as you perform it. And the scariest part? You can't not to choose. Even when you do nothing, you are still choosing. And that's where it begins. The great existential challenge. You might say, I have no choice. I have bills. I have a job. I'm trapped. But Sartre would look at you and say, you're lying to yourself. You always have a choice to leave, to stay, to revolt, to submit. You are free when you stay in a job that kills your soul. You are free when you say yes to a life you secretly resent. You are free when you tell yourself you had no other option. Sartre called it bad faith, this act of pretending we're not free. You put on a costume, I'm a father, or I'm just an employee. But you chose that role, and now, like an actor who forgets the script isn't real, you live inside a story you no longer control. We love the idea that we are trapped, that we were forced into a box. It's comforting. It means the pain wasn't our fault. The regret wasn't our doing. But Sartre would shake his head. You are not a puppet. You are not a victim of your essence. You are not born to be anything. You are only what you do, what you choose, what you make real. The question isn't, can you choose? It's, do you have the courage to own the choice? And that's the part that stings. Because real freedom isn't comfortable. It's not a dream of beaches and quiet minds. It's waking up and realizing that every moment is a decision, and that your decisions shape not just your life, but your essence. And so many of us do this. We become our jobs, our titles, our relationships, our routines. We build cages, decorate them, and call them identities. Why? Because the truth that we are free is too heavy. So we run from it, into distraction, into roles, into denial. Because freedom isn't just liberation, it's responsibility. You say you want to be free, but are you really ready? Here's the truth Sartre wants you to confront. Freedom is not the dream. Freedom is the nightmare. Freedom is not doing whatever you want. Freedom is standing naked in the mirror of your own mind and realizing, I have no excuse not to become. Because if you are nothing by nature, you can become anything by choice. And that is terrifying. Because once you see your freedom, you see your failures. You see how many choices you've made in fear, not in freedom. How many times you said, I can't, when what you really meant was, I'm scared. You are not a fixed identity. You are a flame flickering in time, not defined by what you are, but by what you choose to become. You are freedom in motion, and yes, that freedom can paralyze you, but it can also ignite you. So, are you truly free, or are you just afraid? Afraid of the blank page that is your life, afraid of picking up the pen, afraid that if you do, you can no longer pretend you had no say in the story. Sartre isn't asking you to feel free. He's daring you to act free, to rise above fear, to write your own becoming, to be the author of a life that is not inherited, but invented. Because in the end, your freedom is real. The only question is, what will you do with it? If this made you think, Like, share, and subscribe. Not out of habit, but because ideas like this deserve space in the world. Until next time, stay curious, stay free. We're just getting started.